What's up, everybody? Welcome to episode 2 of the REALIFY AI week. Today, we're going to talk about how Google Bard AI, which you may not be familiar with, it's their version of ChatGPT. So Google Bard AI and ChatGPT can assist you in your social media marketing. It can assist you with lots of things: brainstorming ideas, content creation, generating copy, et cetera, et cetera. We're going to go through all of those things. But first, I just want to let you guys know that social media marketing has definitely evolved into a sophisticated discipline. It should be part of your business model. And as businesses leverage platforms like Facebook and Instagram to reach target audiences, the introduction of advanced artificial intelligence like ChatGPT has significantly transformed the dynamics of social media marketing, and it's offering an unprecedented amount of capabilities to marketers. Like, you don't even have to think about what to write anymore. It can help you do that. So in today's Mastermind, we're going to explore the many ways in which ChatGPT and Google Bard can assist you in your social media marketing by diving into its ability to generate high quality content. So let's get started with what we're going to do is we're going to go through a few bullet points here of what it's capable of, and then we're going to jump into some demonstrations. So we'll show you how to do some of these things. One of the things that ChatGPT and Google Bard is great at is helping you brainstorm ideas. So you can it can help you come up with new and creative ideas for social media posts, for blog articles, for other marketing materials. So for example, you could ask ChatGPT or Google Bard to generate ideas for posts about the current real estate trends, tips for buying and selling, or local events and activities in your area that might be interesting to potential buyers looking to move to your neighborhood.
Awesome. So we're going to also talk a little bit about content creation. So as we know, ChatGPT is a great way to get something done very quickly. Like yesterday, we discussed how you can write a listing description so easily in like 2 seconds with ChatGPT. But we're also going to discuss today how you can actually utilize it for social media posts, blogs, articles, Facebook ads. And this content can also include the property descriptions that we went over yesterday, even neighborhood guides or market trends. There's so much more that you can do with it. So stay tuned. We're going to demo some of this at the very end.
Yeah, so let's move on to the next aspect of what these platforms can help you with. It can help you with ad campaigns. So you can utilize ChatGPT for drafting compelling ad copy for Facebook. A lot of times, we just don't know what to say. We don't know how to say it. And so it can help you with Facebook ads, Instagram ads, and whatever platform you're using. And this can also help you in creating targeted campaigns that attract potential buyers and sellers. And so we're going to demonstrate some of that in a bit. So sit tight.
Sit tight. We're just going to get through some of this content. Another thing that ChatGPT can also do is get some engagement going. So this tool can facilitate all the engagement that you've been wanting on all of your social platforms by getting somebody to respond. Comments can also be, a little bit basically they can be increased through this tool. And it'll help you just maintain your brand overall to show that you have engagement, and it can show some consistency as well with that engagement.
Yeah, and if some of you are trying to go and create a Google Bard account, you cannot use your KW email. You got to use a regular personal Gmail account. Just so you know, because there's a couple people in the chat saying that. All right. Where are we now? Generating ad copy. I kind of mentioned this before, but it can help you with concise and persuasive copy for ads and customized to your specific target audience. So if let's use my example. Like I I'm from northern New Jersey, like Montclair, New Jersey. A lot of our buyers would come from in New York City. They would be buying their first home. So I would tell ChatGPT to create me some ad copy that is worded towards 30 to 40-year-olds moving to Montclair or Bloomfield, New Jersey, from New York City. And, please create me an ad copy that would be attractive to them. And it'll
Love
do
it.
that.
I also love it because it will provide hashtags. So you'll notice that when we go through some of these examples today, that hashtags will automatically be included in the copy. That's because ChatGPT is literally searching and looking at all the hashtags that are relevant to your ad copy. So that is super powerful as well. And that's, of course, improving reach and engagement.
Another thing that I'm a big fan of is infographics. I feel like when people see infographics, they, it's a really great visual. And so, I use Canva for my infographics. And while ChatGPT can't create visual designs, it can provide you with the data and the wording to include in the infographic. So if you say, hey, ChatGPT, I mean, you don't have to say, hey, ChatGPT, but, you could if you want to be personable. If you say, in infographic form, please create what an infographic would look like using current real estate trends, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Like whatever type of info you want to showcase, it will then give you that data so you can plug it into your infographic if you don't have the data on hand. Now, I find that Google Bard is much more current with the real estate trends than ChatGPT is. I've compared them side by side. That's because Google Bard is connected to Google. So I have found that if you're creating market specific content to use Google Bard, and I find that creating Facebook specific content, ChatGPT is better for that.
For sure. And I also just want to plug in something about ChatGPT as well in regards to infographics. If you have the pro version, there are actual plugins that you can use, and Canva is actually one of them. So I've heard through the grapevine, if you put the Canva plugin in ChatGPT, you can actually type in what you want Canva to create through ChatGPT, and it will create a design for you. Now, I haven't actually done this or have experienced it, but it does exist, and it could probably even help you leverage more out of your day. So look into that. Even if you just Google ChatGPT Canva plugin, it'll walk you through like how to actually add that to your pro account. Okay, cool. Where are we, Nick? Market updates. So just like Nick had mentioned, or wait, are we at
there we go.
updates?
I was muted. Yeah, so that
market updates.
I didn't know Canva had a plugin.
Yeah, I just researched it myself.
Wow. I'm going to use
prior
that.
to this call. Yeah,
I just typed in the chat, mind blown.
Yeah, so there's like a beta setting in ChatGPT Pro or whatever the upgrade is to that subscription. And if you go to that beta area, it'll just make sure that you have plugins toggled on.
Yeah.
And you can go search for Canva and have that plugin there to help you create those infographics. Cool.
So market updates work much better, like I said, with Google Bard. You can draft monthly or weekly market updates for followers, informing them about the state of the real estate market, price trends, etc. And in a few minutes, I'll show you how to do that. It's pretty wild, like how cool it brings it up so quickly and accurately. Oh, that was yours. Sorry, my bad.
That's okay.
You
just take my show all the time, Nick.
No, I'm sorry.
I'm teasing you.
I thought that was, oh, wait, hold on. I skipped over target audience profiling. Go ahead and do that one.
We got off our rhythm. It's all good. Yeah. So target audience and audience profiling. So we can actually describe the ideal property for the seller and the buyer, and it can create or generate a profile, which can also be used for target advertising. Something that I just suggest in this class today is to go and play around with it. I found some really cool examples that I'd like to show you guys today. And I'm sure you have some examples through Bard as well, Nick. Shall we just dive in?
Yeah, let's just jump
I think
in. You want to go
I think they
first?
get the idea.
Yeah, do you want to go first?
Yeah, sure, I'll go first. Let me grab my chat here. Does anybody have any questions before we? Oh, you gotta enable me. Thank you.
I did. Should work now.
Okay, sweet. So something that we discussed earlier today was creating a Facebook ad. Now, all I did here is simply enter in, create a Facebook ad copy for homes for sale in Denver, Colorado. And I love this response because look, it even provides emojis in the description, bullet, going through and just highlighting and simply bulleting some of the aspects of why you should choose Denver. So I wouldn't necessarily use this whole thing because I believe that this ad copy is actually just too much. However, what you can do is just simply cut and copy and paste whatever you like so that you don't go over your limit in your ad copy. And also you could turn this into a Facebook post too. I love this because it also provides like join us for an open house this weekend. I didn't even actually tell it to do that, but it already knows that perhaps this kind of information is relevant to my post. And I could just simply go in and add the information that I'd like to add in. I also love this because it provides a call to action. So contact our experienced real estate agents today to schedule a private tour. Like, I thought that was super cool too. And all I did was say at the top, create a Facebook ad copy for homes for sale in Denver. And look at how much it provided. Super awesome. Another thing that we discussed today too was just the use of hashtags and how it automatically searches the best hashtags for this post. So as you can see down here, there are Mile High Living. Like, how does it know, like as a Colorado native, that we talk about Mile High Living? Like, I think that is super rad. And also just keeping it simple with those hashtags and super powerful. So what I would suggest to do, if you do get this long Facebook ad copy, what I would do is I would cut and paste some of it out and or piecemeal it together for a post. Again, I love that it adds emojis and all the things that essentially stop our thumbs from scrolling, which Nick and I teach all the time is when you create a Facebook ad, here are the must-have things that you need, emojis, and of course, something that pops out in the ad copy. Cool. Another thing that I wanted to point out is we discussed just like market trends. I went in and just kind of played around with it this morning, and I love to show you. There is a neighborhood behind me that's super high end. It backs up to open space, and it's called Backcountry Highlands Ranch. So all I did was say, provide a description for Backcountry Highlands Ranch. And then boom, watch it go. And this was pretty cool too, because it provided like all the updates around Backcountry. Where'd it go? There was an error generating a response. Okay, well, that's just not being nice to me right now.
Why don't you try to just refresh your screen and then do it again?
Yeah, let me try that. And this is just, how it goes with ChatGPT. Sometimes you have to refresh it. There it is. So check this out. So I said, describe the neighborhood of Backcountry Highlands Ranch. And it literally bullet pointed everything that was about the neighborhood. And I'm telling you, this is like spot on about this neighborhood. It even describes the Rocky Mountains, about views to the Rocky Mountains, which is number one true. So the biggest thing that I would suggest to you is to just ensure that it is literally describing the neighborhood that you would want it to describe. So I found that this was very relevant and also spot on as far as neighborhoods go. And, just a suggestion here is you could create this out of a Facebook post, link it to your agent site around that neighborhood that you're describing, even create a Facebook ad out of it as well. Another thing that I did here was all I said was real estate market trends in Colorado. And check this out. As of my last knowledge of update in September 2021, I could provide some general trends. So 2021, it was a couple years ago, right? But still provided a great description about the market. Strong demand, rising home prices, low inventory, interest rates, new construction, even I thought that was pretty cool too. And then of course, inventory challenges. Are you guys all relating to this? You're probably like, check in my market. So yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. The one thing that I did find a little interesting about ChatGPT was that I tried to tell it to create a Facebook ad with 25 characters, and it continued to just give me headlines. But if you continue to try to regenerate it, it might try again. So there you go. That was a little bit longer. And those were just the examples that I wanted to show you guys today. Facebook posts, market updates, neighborhood descriptions. Yeah.
So I'm going to jump in real quick here and show you guys a little bit of Google Bard. It's bard.google.com. You need a regular personal Gmail account to create an account for Bard. But I want to show you how to create a relevant, up-to-date market update, right? Like whether you want to make a video or you want to send it out in an email newsletter to your database, either one is fine. So let's try this. I am a real estate agent and I would like you to create a real estate market update for what was last month, August. All right, so let's see what happens. We're waiting with bated breath. Come on, there we go. All right, so here's some information, and there's other versions of it. So real estate market in Clarkston, Michigan remains strong. Median sale price of $388,915, up 2.3% from last year. And then it tells you what the days on market is, et cetera, et cetera. So you can look at other versions. So you go to other drafts. Here's another one. This kind of has more of a bullet point, which I like better, the bullet points.
Mm-hmm.
And then it has some advice down here for buyers and sellers. And here's another one. They're just kind of worded differently and they look differently. So I think this is really cool. Obviously, check your MLS to make sure that it's up to date. But I found it to be pretty decently accurate. And you basically copy and paste this like to an email, like done. You know what I mean? So that's how I would use Bard for market updates. Now, if you wanted to make like if you wanted to make a video, so I would say I'm a real estate agent. I'd like you to create a real estate market update in a video script form for August. So that way, like it knows you might want to use it in like some sort of Instagram or Facebook video. So it says intro. It's basically the same thing, but like it kind of has like outros, conclusions. It's written a little bit differently. It's written more like a script.
Yeah. I just entered exactly what you entered in ChatGPT, Nick. And it gave me a better description and bullet pointed, but I believe based on your example today, that Bard is better.
Bard's more updated with the stats.
Yeah. So I would do Bard, you guys, for the real estate trends.
Yeah. So
Market trends.
I'm gonna give Jeremy Hyden some props today. He's on the call, and he was on the call yesterday. And if you were on the call yesterday, then you may have heard us talk briefly about keywordseverywhere.com, which is a plugin for ChatGPT. And it's very simple to do. Like, install for your browser, and it shows up in your plugins on your browser. And then once you log into ChatGPT, you'll have a templates icon here down at the bottom left-hand corner. And this is pretty sweet. So once you install keywordseverywhere.com plugin, you can then click on templates on ChatGPT. And this is what happens. It's pretty sweet. So you have some categories to choose from. So you can choose copywriting, marketing, SEO, social media, productivity, professionals. For this instance, I'm going to choose social media, and then I'm going to choose a subcategory, and I want to choose Facebook, and then I want to choose a template, and I want to do Facebook post calendar. Okay. And then it gives me some other options to use, like what language, what voice tone, enthusiastic, cheerful, casual. Let's do enthusiastic. And then writing styles, argumentative. No, I don't want to do that. You can choose poetic, narrative, any one of these things. Let's just do default. Let's do conversational. And then topics. So this is a list of topics you want them to cover. So let's try advice for home buyers and home sellers, and mortgage information, and mortgage information. Okay, let's just say let's just use that for now. So the prompt template, do not change this, because the creators of Keywords Everywhere have figured out that this is the best prompt. It inserts your topics and your category and your templates into here. So don't change the prompt templates. Okay, let's execute the template. Oh, I missed something. What did I miss? Oh, audience. So who do I want to go after? So let's say I'm going after people that are moving to northern New Jersey from New York City, which is where I grew up. So let's say buyers moving from NYC to the suburbs of Montclair, New Jersey. All right, I'm going to execute the template. So this is making me a calendar for October, and it's creating it in a table form.
That's amazing. How many people's minds are blown right now?
And so cool. This is telling you're going to have to come up with it'll tell you if you need a photo or if you need a link or whatever. But these are just ideas for you to get started, and then you can go run with these and make your content. But it's a calendar, so you don't.
What's the plugin again? Somebody's asking, Nick.
Yeah, I'll drop it in the chat.
Okay, Keywords Everywhere.
Here, this is the plugin right here.
Jeremy's our superstar for that. Thanks, Jeremy.
Yeah, thanks, Jeremy. So this will create you an entire calendar, and just gives you lots of great ideas. Now, this is pretty sweet. This is another I'll just stop generating that. Here's another template. So if I'm going to go back here to us, I'm going to do professionals as my category, and then my subcategory realtors, and then select a template. So cold email outreach, listing writer, buyer preparation, real estate dictionary. Let's do listing writer. Okay, so like the listing writer, I think helps you create the listing description.
Jeremy says dictionary is cool.
Okay. Let's try 4-bedroom, 3-bathroom. I can't spell. Fencing yard. All right, let's just see what happens. And let's up it to like, oh, well, I'm gonna give it a little bit more. So like hardwood floors, new kitchen, and great room. All right, let's see what, oh, that's property type and location. Should this description go here? Because I'm testing this out with you guys too. Property type, let's do this.
Let's do like a ranch style home.
Oh yeah, that's that.
Do you know what I mean? Ranch style, ranch home
style
in Montclair.
In okay.
There you go.
So this is it right here.
Perfect. That's so sweet.
That's pretty sweet.
So Jeremy says when you go into dictionary mode, you just type in a real estate term and it does all the work. He's created a full list of definitions for new buyers.
Oh, we'll give that a shot. This is cool. Like it gives you a listing description, an Instagram post, a Twitter post. Oh, that's awesome.
Oh my gosh.
Good hashtags, Facebook post. Oh, this is really cool.
That's really cool. I love all the emojis. I'm the emoji. Well, I love emojis.
Yeah, for the listing description, your MLS might flag you for those emojis, but TikTok, yeah, TikTok video idea. This is really cool.
Okay. I would say this is the route to go, you guys.
Yeah, I love discovering this stuff with you guys because I didn't go over this part yet. So pretty sweet. Yeah. So the everything, keyword everything.com, install the widget to whatever browser. It's for Chrome and Firefox. And then once you log into ChatGPT, you'll see this templates button here in the lower left-hand corner, and you'll be able to do all of these things here, which is pretty sweet. I mean, this is really good stuff. Especially the listing calendar if you don't know what to type, and the different listing descriptions. Was there anything else I wanted to cover? I think that's pretty much it. So
yeah,
I hope you guys learned some cool stuff from that. So Phil in the chat, I just ran a Bard market report on mobile for detached townhomes and condos for North Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada, and it's outstanding. Awesome.
Wow, good.
So Megan's asking, once the content is generated, how to implement into social media. Well, you just copy and paste it and just find a photo. You know, that's pretty, it doesn't actually post for you, but so Andrew is asking, what if the templates doesn't show up down there? So what I had to install and uninstall the widget a couple times. It didn't work the first time. So try uninstalling the widget, reinstalling, and then refreshing your ChatGPT browser, because the first time I did it didn't work. Thanks, guys. We'll see you tomorrow.